operation management. First of all, we focus on what is your operation is all about. The operation is thought to be the transformation process which takes the inputs and changes them into outputs that can be goods and services which will derive some value to the customers. That values gives ultimately gives you the profit that all the production house focus on. And what will be the inputs? These are your material in sense of your raw material and any unfinished goods and intangible needs and information. Input factor fully depend upon what's the products you are going to be manufacturing, and depends upon your input factor we decide our production unit, that's your transformation process. In the here we considering your manufacturing process. Let's say you are considering the batch production or single unit production or mass production to, or any operation strategy you have, and your service operation. In these classes we considering only the manufacturing and operation of your goods, not the service one. And in outputs we considering the tangible goods that will satisfy the customer and fulfill their needs. If your product going to satisfy their needs and wants, then they will going to purchase your product and ultimately gives your farm going to be a profitable one. The scope of operation management. In the scope of operation management, we considering what the skill you are going to acquire after completing your operation management. First one is your design of your production system. In designing, we considering the what will be your product and what's the USP you are going to have, and your developing and installing of your various equipment to develop your product. Motion study and time study gives you the time required to manufacture your product, let's say from raw material to finished product. And optimal layout of your plant gives you the optimal use of your areas of your production houses. And analyzing and controlling activity, the second one. In analyzing and controlling, we controlling always the quality standard and production control, how much quantity to be produced, and production planning, how we are going to produce our product. That all three is we are considering in analyzing and controlling the activities of our production. In the objective section, what is the objective of operation management? The ultimate objective of our operation management is the right quality and right quantity, right time in sense of minimum time required to produce the product, and available in the market in the right time when the customer going to demand our product. And pre-established cost. In NPD, that you in your marketing chapter, that new product development, you you learn about before going to produce any product. We analyzing how much cost should be incurred in our product and how much price is to be in the market. All factors are set before you are going to produce any product. That's why your production should be matched with your pre-established cost. And intermediate objective is your machinery equipment. What will be the machinery you are going to acquire, and technology you are going to be used, and manpower, how much employee you are going to hire, and material in sense of your quality material where you are going to acquire your product or your raw material, or how much quantity you are going to acquire. In manufacturing services, we set up our service unit in the nearest to our production or demand area. Decision in operation management. What were the decision the operation manager takes in operation management? We divide these in three category. First one is your strategic decision. This one is your long term decision, and tactical decision. These are in medium terms. Let's say within 1 year or 1 to 2 year. And in operation decision, operation and forecasting, we these are your day-to-day decisions you are going to take to operate your business. In strategy decision, we considering the production and service. What will be the product and services we are going to be produced?
strategy, what your strategy of your manufacturing, competitive priorities, what are the USB you are going to be have to deal with your competitors, positioning strategy. In positioning, we considering the product should be available to the doorstep to the customer, and in location we considering the factory location where you are going to be set up your factory to manufacturing any goods and services. In capacity, how much capacity machinery you are going to be used to produce your product. And partnership, you are going through any partnership to acquire any new technology or acquire any new market, or in finance you are already learn about partnership to acquire funds. In quality system, always we set up a benchmark to compare our day-to-day product with our benchmark product to satisfy the quality. In tactical decision, we considering the process design, in which way you are going to be produce our product. In technological, what the technology you are going to be higher, or how what the technology you are going to be used. Management in sense of more efficiency to make a decision. Less time should be used to make a decision to any related to your production house or any marketing decision you are going to be set up. In job design, we focus on the employee sector, employee factor, or your manpower sector. How your employee going to be feel better in your organization. That's all about your job design. In capacity management, we focus on our efficiency of our machinery, what efficiency it going to be run and what will be the benchmark. In facility location and facility layout, facility location is set up our warehouse, where should be our warehouse or inventory house to access all the markets. And facility layouts in optimal utilization of that warehouse and or any factory you have. In operation decision forecasting, we considering our material management in sense of how much raw material should be stored or inventory management. And aggregate planning, we considering how much employees should you are going to hire, and how which technology you are going to be used, or you how much inventory you are going to be maintain to all the aggregate planning, compare with your demand, what's the demand in your market. In production control, we considering how much quantity to be produced and with the quality. In scheduling, if you have 2 to 3 jobs to be performed, in scheduling we reschedule the product or reschedule the jobs. Let's say you have job to 1, 2, and 3. We reschedule the product, reschedule the jobs in the basis of how much time it will going to be required, and what will the profit related to particular job, and how much ideal time we have to perform that job. We all these factor we are going to be read in detail in the next classes, all about your aggregate planning, job scheduling, production control, and job design, capacity management, facility location, and your factory location, capacity planning, and your quality system. All these chapters we are considering in detail in coming classes.